Hi guys, my name is Peggy Black and I'm going to be your instructor for the class that we're doing with CTELL. Super excited about it. Not really excited about doing this little video, but hopefully it's going to work. I'm trying to get my best side, so to speak. Just doing a video off my iPad. Technology is amazing. And I'm really sorry I can't be with you. I am teaching in Illinois this week, and so I just wasn't able to join John on his northern tour. That said, there's no better place to be in Wisconsin in the summertime than northern Wisconsin. So I'm excited about working with you, and I wish I could be with you. So just a few things as we're getting started. The one thing to be really successful in a class that I'm teaching is just communicate with me. I do always want people to know that we can go in and see how much you've been online, which is a weird thing, Big Brother. The only time I ever do that is if I haven't seen somebody for a week and I just think, is it me? Is it an internet connection? Whatever. So I like you to know that up front that we do have those capabilities. Probably no surprise that if Target can figure out which kind of laundry detergent we use, that a blackboard like this can tell when students are online. So just communicate with me. If you're going to be gone for a couple days, let me know. I would highly recommend that you that wherever you're going, you take your computer with. Very difficult on an online class if you get behind. We don't want to see you do that, and so just highly recommend that you really stick with the program and just make your due dates. If you can't make a due date, make sure you let me know. John's going to talk to you about the final project, and I think you're really going to enjoy the final project. The thing that you need to know is you can't do the final project in the 11th hour. Those of you who are procrastinators, yikes. Can't procrastinate on this one because you're going to have to get with a family, spend some time with them, interview them at their homes. We've done this several different ways, and we know that when students get the very best experience, it's on a home visit, and so we'll work through that, and you'll see that. Please look at that piece when you're with John and ask him any questions that you may have. If you have a hard time finding a family and you don't know a true English language learner family, while Native Americans can be English language learners, they aren't always, and we'd really like you to find someone whose first language is not English. So if you need help with that, John knows Melissa Moe at the CISA, and she's more than willing to help find a family for you to interview. I want to make sure that we have your email address that you're using this summer. Some of you may check your school email. Some of you may use a Gmail account. Some of you, we just want to make sure that we're using the very best email account, that you're going to check that every day. During the class, maybe it's not every day, but certainly every other day, you'll need to check and know what's going on. Like I said, if you're on vacation, that's fine, but just make sure that you communicate with us. In terms of the discussion, when I first started teaching online, we let the discussion section go kind of all week. The problem with that is that in order to have a discussion, it's like having coffee on Monday, asking a question, and then the person you're having coffee with responds on Thursday. Doesn't work so well. So we're going to compress the discussion time to being the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And again, just flip on, answer a few discussion threads, think about some things. One of the great things about how this class was designed was really designed to help us think deeper. And when you think deeper, I think deeper, and we all grow. One of the things that I say when I'm working with teachers is that when teachers learn, students learn. So as the teachers, you're going to be learning this summer, and some of that learning is just thinking deeper than you've thought about some things culturally, linguistically, that you may never have thought about. Not because you aren't smart enough to think about it, but just because you just haven't. So that's really why how John designed this course, and it's a fabulous course, so I think you're really going to like it. The one thing that I'd really ask for is respect. You're gonna through this course, you're gonna see that people have different opinions about some things. Some may be more conservative. Some may be more traditional about any sort of subject. Technology in the classroom. You know, there's lots of things that will come up. And so we want to make sure that you are respecting other people's positions and that you are enjoying hearing other people's belief systems so that you can push your thinking and see if what you believe today, if you may need to think about that a little bit. I certainly have had to think about my belief system as I've taught this course before and push my own thinking. So super excited to get started. Any questions that you have, don't be afraid to email me. John has all of my information. So that's about the course. A little bit about me. So I have a professional development company. It's called CTELL-Black. I left CISA 6 about 4 years ago. I had done professional development for CISA 6, which is Oshkosh, for more than 10 years. Prior to that, I was at the governor's office. I worked for a couple governors. We worked on the standards in the late 90s. So I've been doing this for a long time. Now I just do it independently. The reason I decided to do it independently is that I could work with the people that I wanted to work with. And guess what? That's you. So excited to teach a class for Edgewood. I think Edgewood is a fabulous institution, and we're very, very lucky to have a grant that supports this learning. Okay, so that's what I do for a living. I have 4 grown children, all of whom are in the workplace, which means I've stopped the bleeding. I no longer pay for them, and hopefully at some point they'll start paying for me. I have a grandson whose name is Mason, and I have another grandson on the way, and those kids won't tell me what the name of that new grandson is going to be. Apparently it's a secret. I think they probably know that because I've been a teacher, I have an opinion about pretty much every name, and I spend almost every day in a school, so probably best that they don't tell me. In terms of hobbies, I'm not as good as hobbies as I should be, you guys. Spend a lot of time with my children, and that's really how I enjoy spending my time. But I will tell you one secret. One thing I really like to do, and I do it all summer, is I love art festivals. And so I love collecting art that have to do with women and children. So that's I'm not going as strong as a passion, but it's just something really, really, really fun to do. I just bought a bike, so I'm going to start biking again. I live in a different place. And anything near water helps me relax. If I can sit by a pool, a lake, a stream, I guess I'm just got the little kid in me. That really helps me to relax. Okay. 8 minutes and 26 seconds. You're probably really sick of listening to me, but I am super excited about working with you. Make sure that you get all your questions answered by John. We are so lucky to work with John Kibler. Okay, don't tell him I told you that. But anything you need, John will do for you, snip, snap. Hopefully he brought some baked goods with him. Ask him about what a fabulous baker he is. Amazing. Best croissants I've ever eaten, and I even had the opportunity to be in France. So he's a great guy, and you're going to love working with Edgewood College. So you guys, I'll see you online, and have a great day with John.